again. So second video review for this week is for Forget Me Not by Melissa Tereze. I have just posted my Goodreads review, so if you want to go and check that out, there is a link in the description below if you're on YouTube, or if you're on Facebook, there's a link below all the other videos. And this is a video review. So Forget Me Not by Melissa Tereze was one of those stories that really tugs on your heartstrings, like properly gives them a tug, and it left me feeling really, really, really emotional. It takes a very sensitive subject and as an underlying theme in a second chance romance, so it's very pivotal to the plot because it drives a lot of it, but the main focus of the story is the relationship between the main characters. So Amber and Jess, they've been in a relationship before, and then Amber left, and Jess has had to deal with all of that and move on with her life, and then suddenly Amber's back and she's brought this fiance with her, and it's all a bit much for Jess, and she doesn't really know what's going on, and she can't really understand why she keeps bumping into Amber, but why she keeps getting these feelings back. So it very much is a second chance romance, and it really, the way the sensitive stuff was handled to drive the plot really then gave you that connection to Jess and Amber, because it was their handling of it and their views on it and their actions that made you sort of emotionally connect with them and what they were going through and their feelings and thoughts. So it just was really realistic in that sense. It really focused on rebuilding their friendship before their relationship, so they didn't just dive back in. And Jess, she's a very admirable character, and she has a lot of really good morals, and there's a lot of lessons to be learned from Jess and the way she handles Amber being back. I literally cried with them, I smiled with them, I laughed sometimes when it was funny to do so. This book literally captured what if you were going through something like Jess had been through and Amber was going through, that extra level of connection that brought them back together. Melissa just really captured so many aspects of what a person goes through in that situation, and when facing emotional and challenging times in general, and she put it into a story that was really enjoyable despite the sadness of it. And literally I loved each and every one of the characters. You just really felt love coming from this book, and if we were all a little bit more like Jess, I think we would definitely live in a much nicer world. To capture a character who's so kind and wonderful and portray them and make them so forgiving and just human, I guess, the best type of human, really says a lot about the author and the way they convey emotion. And Melissa, she's done a really strong portrayal in this book, and it really is, like I say, a heartfelt and emotional book. It will tug on your heartstrings, and it will leave you contemplating some things, and Jess's actions mostly will leave you contemplating and questioning how you behave as a human being, and how you will get a sense of maybe that everything's not as black and white as it seems from this book. So I really look forward to perhaps seeing more from them in the future. Now Jess and Amber, now they've rekindled this relationship and their friendship's back on track and they're working and happy, but I really do hope that it will be under happier circumstances that we see them again, and maybe learn a lot about their future. But I highly recommend this book. It was really one of those books, if you just need to sit and have a bit of a cry, or you just need to feel a bit emotional for a while, but you want to also feel really uplifted and positive and good at the same time, this book is brilliant for that. It was really, really good. So I'll pop a link in the description so that you can go and grab a copy of Forget Me Not by Melissa Tereze. It really is totally worth it. You will enjoy it, I can guarantee you. You will literally fall in love with these characters. They're very realistic and they're very human, and when a character's like that, it's really easy to sympathise and empathise with their situations and thoughts and feelings. So it really is a good book like that. So like I say, I'll pop a link in the description so you can go and grab a copy of the book. If you've read Forget Me Not by Melissa Tereze, please let me know what you thought of it. How did you find it? How emotional was it for you? If you haven't read it yet but it's on your to read list, or you're planning to read it, again, let us know, because it's always great to hear what you are planning to read. And if you do read it, I really hope you love it. Bye.